Hello and welcome to BCAM TV's coverage of the Cranberry Baseball League as the Braintree White Sox take on the Spindle City Axeman. I'm Justin Turpin. To my left, TJ Chamberlain. TJ doing his first play-by-play today.
And this is definitely a good game. The white-hot Braintree White Sox coming in with a 22-1 record on the year, certainly dominating the league. This is game number 24 on the year for them. That is low for a ball there.
And would you believe it, it's raining again or drizzling again as we are on pace to have one of the rainiest Julys in history as there's a ground ball at third base, picked up and throw on to first to record the first out of the inning. As TJ said, Braintree comes into this one white hot. I like that one. Not red hot, white hot. As they lead the Cranberry League with the best record. Here's the pitch, and it's ripped, and it's going to get through for a base hit past the second baseman. That'll be the first hit of the game, and it goes to number 26. That's Jack Wentworth for Spindle City.
Also, Wentworth, that was his third hit on the season. This is his sixth game and third hit on the year. Came into tonight batting 143. And that will certainly bump up the average a little bit more, help him out.
As Braintree gets set to deal, and it's in there for a strike. Very enthusiastic call by the umpire there, home plate umpire. There's a foul ball
right towards us.
Right over the head of TJ, who forgot his glove today.
That's a heads-up play for the first inning, huh?
As Braintree's pitcher, Kevin Keith, gets set to go. And that's a foul off behind us again. And Keith jumps ahead 0-2.
That almost hit a car back there.
Yeah, we got to hope they have car insurance up here.
Yep.
As Keith comes into this one, pitching 3 games, he's got a 1-0 record with a 2.63 ERA. As Keith deals, and another foul ball behind us, and it misses the car again. As Keith stays ahead, 1-2 on the count.
Now, if I'm Keith here, I'd want to get something low and away here, get strike 3.
And that's what he's looking, goes high for ball 2. Keith could be looking for a ground ball here on something low and away, like TJ said. Trying to get a ground ball to the shortstop or third baseman. Trying to turn 2 here. As Spindle City's got a runner on 1. Keith gets set and deals. Fouled off the catcher or the umpire. One of them took it off the chest plate there.
Also, the runner was in motion last play, too, so it looked like they were going to try a hit and run.
Could be running here. And again, that's number 26, Jack Wentworth on first base for Spindle City. And he's got a big lead over there, as TJ pointed out. And Wentworth jumps and fouled off again. Good at bat here for number 28 for Spindle City.
Definitely a long at bat. I think this is about to be the 10th or 11th pitch this at bat.
And definitely something batters want early against the pitchers.
Yeah, especially in the first inning, try to drive that pitch count up.
This is Rob Butler at bat here for Spindle City Axeman. As Butler gets hold of that one and it goes foul.
Just foul.
That could have been trouble if it stayed fair on that line. And this might be the 10th pitch of the at-bat here, TJ.
Yeah, definitely a long at-bat.
Which is not good for Kevin
Yeah,
Keith.
Second batter of the game already, over 10 pitches.
As Keith gets ready. trying to win the duel here. Keith sets, and he deals. Swung on and missed, and that's
And he's
called
going.
third strike.
Throw.
Runner goes, and he's safe at second. But it is a strikeout for Keith on the drop third strike. So there'll be 2 down, and Wentworth advances to second. And Braintree comes in this. The reigning champions of the Cranberry League the last 2 years. They finally get a game in here with rain as Keith gets ready to set. And he deals. Low for ball 1. Trying to paint the corner with the fastball. A moist day here. Keith checks on the runner and deals. And that's up high for ball 2, 2-0.
Runner on second, taking a little bit of a lead here.
Yeah, could be running on everything here with 2 outs. And he's got a big lead, like TJ pointed out. Second baseman runs back, and that sounded like the bat might have broken. Small barehanded pickup by the shortstop, and that will be out number 3. We're scoreless here at the bottom of the top of the first as we head into the bottom of the first. This is BCAM TV. We'll be right back after this short break. We're back for the bottom half of the first inning here, as number 2 will be on the mound for Spindle City. That's Chase Stafford, and batting in for Braintree, number 20, Kyle Lavenge. As Lavenge swings hard, and it gets by him for strike 1.
Yeah, Stafford, this is his 5th game of the season, entering tonight with a 2.39 ERA and 14 2/3 innings. When it's tonight,
Yes.
that's a ground ball. Goes to first.
Picked up and out at first for the first out of the inning. Lavenge goes down quick on just 2 pitches. And now number
Before that
23,
Lavenge
Matt
was
Nicholson,
entering.
will join in.
Yeah. Lavenge before that, last at bat was batting .492.
Which is pretty good. Very good.
Yeah, very
4.92.
good.
As Matt Nicholson digs in for the White Sox here. 1 down. Stafford deals. That's low. And Stafford, ball 2.
But now still early. You just got to try to find the
And
zone.
Stafford again fouled off by Nicholson.
Nicholson himself is having a pretty good season. 8 home runs, 21 RBIs on the year, batting .383 coming into tonight.
And it's low for another ball, and now 3-1. Spindle City does not have a very deep bench, if anyone, over there. As
That's
Nicholson
going for it.
walks, and a runner is on a 5-pitch walk. Stafford throws a strike. See, number 24 is not listed on the roster.
Must be his first game of the year.
Yeah, his first game of the year. A lot of players don't have a number on this, so could be his first year. Excuse me, first game. As it's now 1-1. White Sox a runner on first. Little lead. And he
That
fouls
goes
it off
behind in the
fast,
tree.
And it hit off the tree. I think it
That might have gone in the
we
tree.
heard. Might have gone in it, yeah. Might have. Now 1-2 count for Stafford. Stafford deals, and it's high, right above the zone. Looked like it very well could have been a strike, but call the ball, 2-2. Stafford gets set and delivers, and it's fouled off again, and another baseball gone.
Right over my head and right over the batting cage right behind us.
Should have brought your glove, TJ. You're tall enough to stand up and make a play. As Stafford sets and delivers. And it's low and a good
Full
stop
count.
there by the catcher. And the count is now full. Nicholson on first for the White Sox. One out here in the bottom of the first. And a timeout is taken by the ump here. Wants a couple of dry baseballs.
And with this weather, I honestly don't blame him.
Yeah, it's pretty good for what we've had this July. We said earlier, on pace to be one of the rainiest Julys in history. Just a little bit of a mist here. There's the full count. He fouled off. He stays alive.
Now this is, I believe, the 10th pitch this at-bat.
As Ricky Smith waits on deck for Braintree. The 3-2. Low for a walk. And Braintree's got 2 on, just 1 out. As Ricky Nicholson digs in for Braintree.
But I thought you just said
Ricky Smith, sorry.
Yep.
Just looking at the run name.
Yep. 2 home runs, 20 RBIs, and currently sitting at a .468 batting average. This is his 18th game on the season.
Braintree hits the ball very well. Look at those averages. Down the line. As Smith gets set. 2 on, 1 out. Stafford gets set and delivers. That's in there for a strike.
I think that just got inside. He probably thought that was a ball there.
It's a high pitch. Stafford checks on the runner behind him and delivers. And it's low again. Count now at 1-1. Braintree, a runner in scoring position, just 1 out here. Trying to do some damage early here. Just the bottom of the first inning. Stafford waits for the sign, and a time is called by the batter. TJ, you said Ricky was hitting .459, which is pretty good.
.468.
.468.
.468 on the year.
Which is really good. And that's one thing Braintree does very well is hit the ball. As Smith, a big swing and a miss there. Count now at 2-2. And Stafford tried to work out of the jam here. As Smith waits and fouls it off. And the count stays at 2-2. Stafford sets to deliver the 2-2. Here it is, and string and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. Ricky Smith goes down fanning, as there now are 2 down in the inning, as number 10, Zach Delvecchio, digs in for the White Sox.
So that was Ricky Smith's 9th strikeout on the year as well, that last at-bat.
As Delvecchio gets set, trying to do some damage here. Still no score, bottom first. And that's in there for a strike. Count quickly ahead, 0-1. And a time is called by the batter. And Stafford's 0-1. In there for a strike on the outside corner. Good pitch there by Stafford. Stafford ahead 0-2. Looking for the punch out, and he's got it. Stafford works his way out of the inning, and we are scoreless at the end of 1. We'll be right back after this quick break. And we are back for the top half of the second inning here. Still no score as Chase Stafford works out of the jam for Spindle City. And Kevin Keith back on the mound for the White Sox. Braintree had a chance to do some damage, couldn't do it. As Keith delivers, and it's fouled off again behind us. I feel like I've said that quite a few times tonight.
Quite a few times today.
Quite a few times tonight, TJ.
A lot of them just been going over me.
As Keith delivers and
Once again
over us. And that might go in the trash can a little off. And Keith quickly ahead 0-2 in the count. As Keith steps and delivers. And fouled off behind us again.
And once again over the batting cages too. We've got a lot of balls behind us this game. There's probably been more balls hit behind us than overall strikes thrown.
Right? We have seen some high pitch counts for pitchers in the first inning as Keith fires and it's high for a ball. Try to get the punch out high. It's called ball. Now 1-2 on the count. As Keith steps and fires. A ground ball. And it dies in the dirt. And throw on, and the runner is safe.
Oh, that was a close one.
The runner is safe. A bang-bang play.
Barely.
But you see the weather coming a factor there as the rain
Yeah,
comes.
ball is definitely. That is tough in the grass.
The wet grass slows down the ball. Third baseman couldn't get there. Throw on. Too late. And Spindle City is going to run her on with no outs. And the field is pretty good condition other than the grass. You can tell the grass is a little bit wet. Don't see any obvious puddles on the base paths, but saw weather playing an impact there as Keith jumps ahead 0-1.
Yeah, on the field, the weather's fine. Off the field, on the other hand.
Yeah.
Can't say the same there.
As Keith fires, and it's low. Now 1-1. Again, good thing Braintree can get a game in today. Their last 3 have been postponed due to weather. As Keith fires, and that's in there for a low strike. That might have been low and inside, but Keith gets the call, and it is now 1-2. Keith pitching out of the stretch here, runner on first, and delivers, fouled off behind home plate. And they're getting closer and closer to that car out there. There is a
Whoever's car that is,
SUV.
I would advise you to move that immediately.
A black SUV out there, and the balls are getting closer and closer. And the 1-2 from Keith swung on and missed, and he will strike him out. For the out number 1, Connor Pratt goes down on swings. And there is 1 out now in the inning. Still runner on first for Spindle City. It's number 2, the pitcher, Chase Stafford, on first. Speaking of, Shohei Ohtani leading off and pitching for the All-Star game tonight in the MLB. As Keith gets a pitch in there for strike 1.
That's currently ongoing as we're doing this.
It is. That's the thing I like calling baseball because you get a lot of downtime like in between pitches, and there's a strike 2. And Kevin Keith goes ahead 0-2.
No, strike
really
3.
Quick. Oh, it was strike 3 for out number 2.
That went by quick.
That was Sam Turner who went down on a swing and a miss. As Keith has struck out 2 in a row now, and a foul ball fast right by the head of us.
Lots of balls have been going to us behind home plate or the car.
The leadoff batter reached on an infield single. Since then, Keith has struck out the last 2. And he's ahead 0-1 here.
Yep.
As Keith steps, delivers, and that's a great pitch in there for strike 2.
That was low and in from the looks of it. That was the pitch definitely inside.
As Keith now looks for the punch out. The 0-2. It's runner
Throw.
goes. And a good throw and an athletic play there by the second baseman for Braintree. An athletic play there as he dove for the ball behind him, tried to put on the tag. Couldn't quite get it.
Stafford definitely had to do a barrel roll to get into that base there.
But Keith's still up 1-2 in the count. Runner could be going again here with two outs, 2 strikes. As he's got a big lead, and he jumps, and it's fouled up behind us. TJ can catch that if he tried. Maybe not. Is it Goes into the
right on
batting
the
cage.
right on the net of the batting cage. Then inning.
And the count remains 1-2.
I don't know. Next time I do these, I gotta bring a glove with me.
As Keith gets set in his 1-2. Stafford got a big lead as he walks, and a good pitch. It missed just low and inside. It looked like a great pitch there from Keith. Count now 2-2. So he tries to get his third straight punch out here with 2 outs in the inning. No score here, top of the second inning, as Keith delivers. And that's in there for strike 3. Keith strikes out 3 in a row after the leadoff batter gets on. And we are tied at 0 apiece heading into the home half of the second inning. We'll be back after this quick break. I'm Justin Turpin, and that's TJ Chamberlain with Beat Camp TV's coverage of the Cranberry Baseball League. So we are back here for the bottom of the second. Still scoreless here at Braintree High School. Rain's still holding up. Mist is starting to drift away a little bit. Our papers are still damp, but we're back. Still no score. Braintree had a chance to do some damage last inning, couldn't do it. As Stafford delivers, and there's a fly ball to right, and the play is made on the first pitch.
Have I been the furthest hit ball all game right there?
It might have been. And on the first pitch of the at-bat,
As we've had ground
we
balls,
got one
ball
out. That
goes
was
to
Matt
us.
Neweir, who lined out to right field. And Stafford, 1 pitch, 1 out, as he delivers. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, Matt, here we go.
Stafford still pitching out of the stretch here. Even though no runners are on, that's high for a ball. Now 1-1.
So I think Matt Foley might be up.
Both jerseys kind of tough with the numbers when we're up here.
Oh,
Matt
ball goes way behind the plate there.
gets away. Luckily, no one on for Stafford. Looked like a breaking ball that got away from him there.
Now, if that was a strike, then good chance he would have gone to
And
first.
Stafford throws and fouled off. Where is it?
In the tree.
In the tree, not near the car.
That car owner is getting spared
And
tonight.
now, the 1-2 pitch from Stafford. Steps and delivers. And it's high for a ball.
That was a really good take by him there. Looked like he was going to get the green light to swing, just held up.
And
And walks
that ball
there.
looked like a strike, but it was a walk. 2 straight pitches. At least the umpire is modest. 2 pitches right in the same area, and he called them both strikes. So that works. As number 88, Lyle Allen, digs in for Braintree to the lefty. Big power hitting lefty. He's got a very wide stance, Lyle does, as he takes ball 1 high.
I don't know, 12 games this year, batting around 300, only 1 home run, though, on the season. He can, though at this point with the long ball, he could heat up any second now.
And that's in there for a strike. Count now at 1-1. As TJ said, hasn't been too much action in the outfield as we're through an inning and 2/3. And that's in there for a strike from Stafford. Count now at 1-2. That's number 6, Matt Kelly on first base for Braintree, who just walked. As Allen goes down on strikes. Swinging at a low one there, couldn't quite make contact. And there's now 2 outs as Eric Turgeon digs in for the White Sox. Still got that runner on first.
Turgeon, 16 games, a .621 batting average on the year. So safe to say that
Pretty
this
impressive.
has been their best hitter this season.
And that's in there. Low for a ball. It's Turgeon up 1-0. Stafford out of the stretch. He fires. And that's in there for a strike. Good pitch there by Stafford. Some high heat. And the count is even at 1. 2 outs here, no score, bottom of the second. And Stafford delivers. Turgeon swings low. Looked like a little bit of a curveball there. Count now at 1-2. Stafford trying to make quick work of the White Sox here as he delivers, and it's fouled off behind us again. Again, I've said that line a lot tonight, TJ. A lot of balls going
there's a
behind us.
gigantic puddle. I think that just landed in it, too.
A lot of balls going behind us. They're hugging this right field line. Actually, the only ball we've seen into the outfield was also in right field. No action for the left fielders tonight. As the 1-2 from Stafford, swing and a miss, and that will be strike 3. Stafford punches out 2, and we are tied at 0 heading into the top of the 3rd inning. So we are back here for the top of the 3rd inning. Still scoreless here. Not too much commotion on the base pass. Braintree had a chance at the bottom of the 1st inning. Couldn't capitalize with runners on 1st and 2nd, which is 1 out. Couldn't capitalize, but here we are. Top of the 3rd. Kevin Keith still pitching for the White Sox. Chase Stafford for Spindle City. As that's in there for a strike. As Keith, out of the stretch, delivers. And that's in there for a strike as well. Good pitch. Way to paint the outside corner for Keith. It's Keith's 1-2. In there for a strike. 3 straight pitches. And quick work for Kevin Keith. As Braintree goes around the horn.
Also for him, I think that's 4 straight strikeouts, too.
It is 4 straight strikeouts. He got 3 consecutive last inning. Now 4 for him. As Keith settling into a groove here. Again, with just a 2.89 ERA on the season. There's a ground ball well played by the 3rd baseman. Throw on a first, and he is out.
There goes the ground out, and there goes the chance for 5 strikeouts in a row there.
So that was number 5, Adam Horowitz. Grounded out to 3rd there. For the 2nd time today. A ground out to 3rd. That one made it through the infield grass.
Must have found the dry part.
This Keith's pitch low. Looking for a breaking ball. He wants a new ball. Trying to make it out of this inning quick here. Hasn't thrown a ton of pitches. Had the strikeout and then a first pitch ground out. The catcher for Spindle City waits on deck. You're 2 down. Keith delivers. In there for a strike. Hard pitch. Up high at the chest.
That definitely had velo on it there.
That had a lot of pop to it. 1-1 from Keith. Ground ball to 3rd. It's going to die in the grass a little bit, waiting for it to go foul, and it wasn't even close. Not sure what the 3rd baseman was looking there. As the runner reaches safely.
I don't know if he thought it was foul, but from here it wasn't close foul. It was more in the grass than it was in the line.
And we saw how the ball just dies on the grass earlier as Rob Butler reaches on an infield single, a second one. I mean, I think he thought it was going to roll, but on a wet night like that, it's not going to roll tonight. I mean, we saw that earlier.
Yeah, we saw that actually the last inning.
You're right. And that's 2 infield singles today for Spindle City. As
Give
Keith
the assist to the grass on that again.
gets set and delivers. It's low. Runner stays.
We've barely seen any pass balls.
Catcher's doing a good job, even with the wet balls. And that's Jack Wentworth at first base for Spindle City. Keith delivers, and it's high for a ball. Could have been in there for a strike, but it was a little high for a ball.
Outside.
Just misses. As Keith gets set from the stretch and delivers. In there for a strike. That's how he bounces back. And a great pitch it was.
That looks like a 2-2 count, if I'm correct there.
Yep, for the catcher, Rob Butler. As Keith delivers in another hard pitch. Now 2-2.
Up goes
And
down.
Wentworth could be going here.
Yep.
2 outs, 2 strikes.
It's his 5th
He's got a
strikeout
big-
in the last 2 innings. And
Big
that was
lead.
Butler's.
Runner
12
stays.
Oh,
and
that
that's
is
a high
high.
fly ball to center field. Right fielder works on it, calls it off, and it's Lyle who makes the play. Lyle Allen records the final out of the inning, and we remain scoreless here heading into the bottom of the third inning. 0-0. I'm Justin Turpin. That's TJ Chamberlain, BCAM TV's coverage of the Cranberry Baseball League. Welcome back into BCAM TV's coverage of the Cranberry Baseball League. I'm Justin Turpin. To my left, TJ Chamberlain, and to my right, our camera operator, Christine, out here braving the elements with us. As Lavenge jumps in for Braintree. Stafford delivers, and it might hit him on the foot, and it did. As they take a base in the first pitch. Braintree's got a runner on. Kyle Lavenge took a breaking ball off the foot there. And that's Stafford's first hit batter.
So what we've seen so far is there's a runner on first, they ain't scoring. That's what we've seen so far.
As Braintree's got a chance to do some damage, as Tommy McDonald jumps in with a runner on first. That one went inside too. But it's a ball. It's count 1-0. Ben's got a lead over there. He takes a bigger lead, and he's going, and he stays.
He looked like he was going.
He took a big jump like he was going, but
also got a bad jump.
Jumped back. Looked like he had a pretty decent jump, which was weird, but good thing he didn't. That was a good throw for the catcher to make there, as McDonald fouls it off.
After one of its favorite parts behind home plate.
Yep, with the other one over TJ's head.
Yep, and then near the car behind us.
The count now 1-2. Donald gets ready, and the runner goes, and he's going to get in there as the ball bounces off the catcher. Lavenge gets second base, and here's another chance for Braintree. With a runner on second, nobody out.
So much for what I was saying last part of the third, that the catcher's been really good at stopping the balls tonight.
That was a tough ball for him to stop. Breaking ball broke a little late, as McDonald got a chance to knock it in. Runner on second, runner in scoring position for Braintree as Stafford steps off the mound and calls time. And he'll dig back in here out of the stretch. Lavenge still got that lead on second. The second baseman for Spindle City comes up behind him, keeps it on. Stafford throws low, and McDonald walks.
Great job, buddy.
Braintree now runners on first and second. Nobody out still. This is a good chance for them to get something going. Probably the best chance they've had since the bottom of the first inning. As number 24, our mystery friend here, jumps in. Stafford delivers. Ball's low in the dirt. Stafford having a tough time locating his pitches this inning. He's kind of lost control here. Obviously hitting the first batter of the inning and walking the next. Needs to find control of his pitches here. He's had pretty good control throughout the first 3 innings. Or 2 innings, rather. So we're in the bottom of the third.
So apparently Spindle City have a person warming up already.
Oh, in the mist over there, he is throwing. And the Spindle City doesn't have any bench players except for one. So that is a coach, I think, catching for him because they don't have any bench players, like we said.
Yeah, they have one pitcher and probably some emergency players if they need it. Another ball.
As they're going to try, which is interesting, they're not trying to work Stafford as long as they can with just one pitcher. But again, the depth for Spindle City, not a lot of people over there. The Stafford needs to find his location here. Spindle City could be in trouble. He delivers. And a good pitch there and a check swing from Braintree.
So apparently there is a second umpire. I thought there was only one.
Yes, there is a second base umpire.
Yeah.
And we
We saw one before the game. We didn't know there was another.
we are back to the traditional home plate and second base umpire. Last year, home plate umpire was behind the pitcher due to COVID. As Stafford walks another one. And
That's a walk as now the catcher.
And here comes the
Looks like a mound
manager
visit.
for Spindle City, maybe? He's
Looks
going
like,
up.
Looks like a mound visit.
This Braintree got the bases loaded, nobody out. Spindle City gonna try to look for a ground ball here, hopefully get 2. Because Braintree can do some serious damage now. Bases loaded, nobody out.
So at this point, they need a strikeout, because if they get a strikeout here, then a double play, they avoid a run. This is probably the best scoring chances from either team so far this game. Bases loaded, no outs.
And we saw Stafford work out of a jam in the first. He's going to try to do it again. Obviously, a lot different circumstances here. Runners on every base. Braintree has poured it on opponents this year when it comes to scoring runs, ranking top in the CBL in runs scored. Stafford from the stretch. Driven deep to center, and it's going to drop into right center. One run scores, another run holds, and Braintree jumps ahead 1-0 and keeps the bases loaded.
Yeah, right from second, he really didn't get that much speed off the back, or he just stood at third there.
And that was number 14, Ricky Smith, with the base hit. One scored. Run. And the bases stay loaded for the White Sox here. Still nobody out. And there was a pitcher warming up for Spindle City who's now sat down. I don't see him. He's back in the bullpen.
Into the dugout.
Stafford delivers low for ball 1. Stafford out of the stretch. The 1-0. He delivers. Fouled off the catcher hard.
I think I hit his mask.
Yeah, it sounded like it. As Del Vecchio looks to do some damage here for Braintree. And that one's low again, 2-1. Seems Stafford has completely lost his command here.
He needs an out.
Can't seem to locate his pitches. And as TJ said, he desperately needs an out here.
Yeah, he needs an out here.
If not, that might be
that's
high
smacked.
Fly ball.
I think hooking foul.
Foul. Didn't quite have enough under it to get out anyway, but it could have been trouble on that right field line. And good contact by Del Vecchio. Count now 2-2.
Now that was the furthest hit ball, even though it went foul.
Didn't quite have enough to get out there, but good hit. Could have been trouble had it stayed fair. As Stafford gets set for the 2-2. It's high, and the count is now full. Full count, bases loaded here for the White Sox. Holding on to a 1-0 lead, trying to do some more damage. Del Vecchio gets ready. Stafford sets and deals. And Del Vecchio keeps it alive.
Back in the
Fouls
tree.
It off in that tree. As they send someone to grab the ball.
Yep.
The umpire gives Stafford a new one.
That coach is certainly getting a workout tonight.
He sure is. Del Vecchio digs in here. 3-2. 1 out. Stafford's pitch. Low, and
That's
he's going to walk in a run. Braintree jumps on 2-0. Bases stay loaded.
Stafford might be in some trouble now.
As number 33, Jared Sharkley digs in. Braintree holding on to a 2-0 lead here. 1 out, still got the bases loaded, trying to do some more damage. Stafford sets and deals. That's in there for a strike, a good pitch. Might have needed that one. Again, the pitcher that was warming up for Spindle City has since sat down. Stafford gonna try to work as much as he can here as he delivers another strike. A good pitch.
Well, he found his command.
That one got low.
He somewhat found it. 0-2 count now. Could possibly begin the first out of the inning here.
Second.
Second out.
As Stafford delivers
Oh!
pass ball, run's going to score
gonna
here
score one.
easily. All the runners will advance. Braintree hops on 3-0. Still just one out runners advance to second and third, and everyone is safe. As that pitch gets away from Stafford, Braintree now tacked on 3 runs here in the bottom of third. Stafford looks for the second out, and that's low.
Now, I believe the count is even at 2.
As Sharkley trying to keep the runs coming here for the White Sox. Stafford delivers. High. And
Now it's full count.
the
3-2.
count is full. Just going to look to find the strike zone here. Doesn't want to walk another one, bases loaded. Just find the strike zone, let him put the ball in play. As Sharkley grounds it to second. Runners will advance, a runner will score. Throw on to first is in time, but Braintree gets another run.
Sometimes
On
sacrifices.
the fielder's choice.
Yep, sacrifices had to be made there.
And the runner did advance to third there. Still 4-0 now, Braintree. Runner on third, 2 down here, bottom of the third inning. Again, this is Stafford's game now. Looks like they're going to let him try to do as much damage as he can, as that one goes way high for ball 1.
Probably looking for something high. Got way too high there.
Yeah, it looked like he got away from a little bit there. As Stafford sets and delivers, fouled off into that tree. It's getting
Yet
a lot
again.
of work today. And the count quickly at 1-2. Stafford trying to get out of this inning. High. And now 2-2. He sets and delivers. Another pitch high. Just cannot
3-2.
seem to locate that zone, TJ.
Yeah. That's really been a struggle for him this inning, too. He lost his command. Looked like he got it back, and that's high. That's a pop-up.
It will stay in the infield, and the catch is made at second base.
So no, that was out number 2.
For out number 2, believe we thought it was out number 3, out number 2. And Braintree still got a runner on third.
I think after the first out, I
As,
thought that was the first out. You thought that was the second out. I mean, it happens.
as number 88, Lyle Allen, digs in for Braintree. Batting out of the left-handed box here. Went down on strikes his last at-bat as he takes the ball high. And ahead 1-0. Braintree's tacked on 4 runs this inning. As Stafford delivers high again
2-0.
to make the count 2-0. Stafford's 2-0. In there for a strike. Got Lyle swinging on a low pitch. Now 2-1. Stafford delivers the 2-1. Swung on and
Evens
missed
it
by
up at 2.
Allen again, and now 2-2. As Stafford trying to get out of this nightmare inning for him, as Braintree has tacked on 4 runs.
Now, he does not want a 5th allowed.
Still got a runner on third. As Stafford fires, and it's
It's in a
fouled
tree again.
off into a different tree this time.
Different tree, not the one that it's been going to most of the night.
Count now 2-2.
It looks like towards first, they have a little bit of a shift on.
They do have a little bit of a shift on. You're right. The second baseman playing very deep here. Like you said earlier, just one home run for Allen on the season. Count now 3-2. Stafford delivers, swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Not before Braintree hops on top, 4-0. We're heading to the top of the fourth. We'll be back right after this one on Beat Cam TV. Welcome back as we enter the top of the fourth inning here. Kevin Keith still going for the White Sox here.
But he definitely has run support after that last inning.
Certainly after Braintree tacks on 4 runs. Left one man standing though. So Keith delivers, and that's in there for a strike. Looked a little high, but breaking ball might have got the umpire a little bit. Keith steps and delivers. Oh! High and inside.
Almost got if he thought that.
To Jose Martinez. Very high to Martinez. The count now 1-1. And Keith
Martinez also with 1 home run on the year.
Foul tip into the mitt.
Yeah, Martinez coming into tonight with 1 home run, 4 RBIs, only in 13 games this year.
There's Keith, the 1-2 to Jose Martinez. And he fouls it off. They've been getting some good air under these foul balls.
Yeah, definitely. Once again, right towards us. Seeing more action.
And we're not protected
than the
here.
left fielder.
Christine's got the tripod in front of her, but
yeah.
for the rest of us, we're kind of out to dry.
Yeah, we're out to dry. He's got the protection. We're just out here unprotected, left for dead.
Yes. Keith's pitch, foul.
Oh, boy.
Look out, Christine.
Right as we were saying that.
And it goes foul.
Oh, too soon.
As long as it doesn't hit the camera, as Keith gets him going.
Martinez
Gets
not
him
liking
looking.
that.
Martinez doesn't like it. That's might have said something, but a good pitch there from Kevin Keith for the first out of the inning.
Martinez definitely wasn't looking amused
Another
there.
strikeout for Keith. So he's gotten quite a few Ks tonight. And quite a few foul balls as well, as Keith delivers. That's in there for a strike. And this is number 2, Chase Stafford, the pitcher. Had a rough inning last inning. He's allowing 4 runs as he swings at 1 low there. And it trails 0-2. It's Keith's pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Picked up, throw on a first, in time for the out.
Grass didn't slow that one down.
Nope. As we have seen quite a few times now. We've seen 2 infield singles tonight, largely in part because of that wet grass. The ball kind of dies rolling. I don't know how you play wiffle ball, TJ, but we always play field it cleanly. So if you catch it when it's rolling, you field it cleanly, it's an out. It's always the worst when the grass is wet.
Yeah.
Because the ball just dies. Can't field it cleanly. As Keith's got 2 outs here, and he delivers. In there for a strike. Keith has found his zone.
As a result of the mist, it's kind of rolling in.
The mist is certainly rolling in. I mean, you can look at it right above the lights. You can see it.
I just gotta hope it doesn't come towards us.
It's Keith's pitch, the 1-1. In there for a strike low. On the
That was a little bit
curveball.
low there. But the off speed probably got him there.
It dipped right above the plate there. Good drop. As Keith delivers the 1-2. Ground ball to the second baseman. Picked up, and the throw is in time. Runner wasn't even close.
I think that's the first 3-and-out inning we've had.
It might have been the first 3-and-out inning we had. As Braintree holds on to their 4-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the fourth. I'm Justin Turpin. That's TJ Chamberlain. And this is BCAM TV. Welcome back to the bottom of the 4th inning here at Braintree High School. As the White Sox hanging on to a 4-0 lead after tacking on 4 runs at their last at-bat. And digging in first for the White Sox will be Turgeon. And there is a new pitcher for Spindle City here. It's a lefty. Can't see the numbers here, Pete. TJ, that's the
I
problem.
think it was number 12.
The mist is kind of,
The
we can
mist
blame
is
it on
killing
the
us
mist.
here.
Maybe I need some glasses or something, but the pitch looked like a good pitch, but call the ball.
Might as well just call the mist Smalls because it's killing us right now.
Yeah, right? You know what makes this even harder is he's a lefty, so the back is
Yeah.
away from us. There's the pitch.
Yeah, I thought it was number 12.
12. It's Mike Solido.
Mike Solido coming into tonight with an ERA just about 4.
Just pretty high.
Pretty high in 7 games.
So he trails 2-1 here in the count. There's the 2-1. In there for a strike. This Braintree's got a pitcher up. That's number 27, Scott Creedon, warming up behind the dugout there. There's a 2-2 from
I think we
Solido.
signaled off speed. Nope, gas.
High, and it was a 3-2, and it's a walk.
3-2.
As Braintree's got their
cheese.
leadoff batter on, as Kyle Lavenge digs in, who started the scoring surge last inning. Braintree up 4 in the bottom of the 4th. As Lavenge jumps in. Lefty on lefty here. Solido out of the stretch, checks on the first baseman and delivers. And a little bit early on the swing there.
And now Braintree already got someone warming up too.
Yep, another lefty out there. Solido waits for the signal. And he delivers.
Foul ball
Fouled
behind
off.
home plate.
Now, I don't believe. Oh, there was one player in there, dugout over there, which one would assume would be Stafford, the pitcher before, but can't tell. Can't see the numbers.
I would think that is Stafford in there.
And
Ground
there's a
ball,
ground
that
ball,
might be
looking
two.
to
I think it is
turn
two.
two. Got to do it quick, and a good slide there. The slide might have saved an out there. A good slide by Turgeon there. It's number 23, Tommy McDonald.
I got
digs
the
in.
top of his pant leg though. Pretty good.
Yeah, it did. Again, though, field in pretty good shape,
Yeah.
given the elements we've been dealing with all July. And this field tends to swamp up, but in good shape tonight, at least on the infield. Solido checks on the runner at first, 1 down. And he delivers.
going.
Runner goes. Runner is in there. A low throw. Good throw. Not in
I think
time.
that was an off speed too, and that almost got him.
Had that been a fastball, it might have been gunned out.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw this catcher warming up, and dude has got a cannon behind the plate.
Braintree's got a runner in scoring position now for McDonald. 1 down, runner on second. Solido checks out of the stretch, and he delivers, and it's fouled off. And it dies in the grass.
Because I'm in foul territory. Looks even the foul grass is just killing the ball.
McDonald steps back in. 1 down, 1 on. Solido out of the stretch. There's no one on first. Kept checking first. And a low pitch breaking ball. Broke too late. So you're a Dodgers fan, so you're used to lefties such as
I'm used to lefties such as Kershaw.
David Price.
David Price. Don't remind me of that guy.
Solido deals, and it's low.
And if we're talking about main Dodgers lefties, there's Kershaw and
David Price. And David Price.
I'm getting paid $20 million to come out of the bullpen as major.
Solido continues to work out of the stretch here. And his pitch, roped to the third baseman, picked up by Martinez, throws on to first in time. It's a good play there by Martinez. Good job to look the runner back to second base, make sure the runner didn't go. It's a smart baseball play by Martinez to 2 down for the White Sox. Still got that runner on second. Solido trying to get out of it after walking the first batter of the inning. That was high for ball 1. Solido waits for the call. He sets and delivers. Low. Wow.
Ooh, that's a strike?
That looked lower than the first pitch, but the breaking ball stumbled up the umpire, and it's 1-1. Solido checks on the runner. So the runner does a little dance over there. Solido deals. And where did that miss? It looked pretty good on the outside plate.
Yeah.
But the count 2-1. Solido sets and delivers. And driven deep to center. Way back and gone into the night. A home run for the White Sox as they jump ahead 6-0 after scoring 4 runs last inning. And that was a deep fly ball right to center field.
I went right into the trees there.
The first long ball we've seen tonight.
Sounded good off the bat, had the distance, just barely got over the fence there. Now we got a 6-0 game.
That was a bomb right to center field. Deepest part of the field is the center field. And he got all of that one. And puts Braintree on top 6-0 here with 2 down. Solido. That's a ball.
And died in the grass.
And they made the poor umpire get the ball. He throws it over. This lefty gets set. And delivers. In there for a strike. It looked low to me. That one
had one like that last batter too. It was low, almost in the dirt, and that was called.
That was a 4-seam. It wasn't even a breaking ball. Solido sets, and the 1-1. And that was very low.
Yeah.
And misses for
Last
a ball.
one was low too, but that was called a strike. Apparently we got Angel Hernandez here in spirit here.
For those of you that don't know Angel Hernandez, definitely give that a Google search.
Yep.
That one gets through the grass, and it's in.
Got by not
Don't
only
think that
one,
throw.
but 2.
Don't think that throw would have made it anyway. But the White Sox get another runner on. With 2 down here and a 6-0 lead. as number 10, Zach Delvecchio digs in.
I think last time he was up, I think he got hit by the pitch too.
Yes. Got hit in the foot his last time out. Solido checks on the runner at first and deals. And that's in there for a strike. Catcher was ready to throw, ready to pick him off at first. Solido's pitch. And he throws it on to first.
The thing is, most of the balls have been hit in play this part of the inning. We haven't had any balls come towards us.
Right.
We might be spared for one part of the inning for once. So knowing me, I might have just spoke too soon.
None of us up here have a glove, so.
Yeah.
And that pitch goes high.
And if there's a ball that comes towards us, just I'm sorry in advance. Just letting you know that now.
So, trying to get out of this inning here after letting up that 2-run home run to deep center field as he deals and swung on and missed for Delvecchio. He was a little early there. Solido checks on the runner at first and delivers. And Delvecchio lifts it to right.
No,
it's going to go foul. Right over the bullpen mound over there where they warm up. Braintree's got a couple of guys out there. It's the 2-2. From Solido. Low, count now full. 2 outs, 1 on. Braintree leads 6-0 here, bottom of the 4th. And the pitch, ground to the second, picked up by the shortstop, and throw is in time to record the final out. Not before the White Sox tap on 2 more. And now lead 6-0. We head to the top of the 5th here on Beat Cam TV. Welcome back to the top of the 5th inning here at Braintree High School. Kevin Keith still working a shutout here for the White Sox. He's pitched 4 strong, as that one's high for ball number 1. Keith delivers, and it's lifted, and it's going to go foul.
One of the bullpen guys almost just made a good catch.
Yeah, almost a nice catch, barehanded catch by one of the bullpen guys. 1-1 for Keith.
And the Axeman, if they want a chance, they got to get something on the board at this point.
Yeah, getting late here. As a ground ball to second, throw on a first, in time for the out. And another out for Keith.
4 1/3 strong.
He found his groove, and he found it early. Coming into this with the 2.98 ERA, you said?
It's a 2-point, yeah.
Which is only going to drop right now if he continues to pitch at the rate he is. As Keith delivers. Inside for ball 1. High and inside. And that's Chase.
No, 2.63.
2.63, even better.
Yeah, even better here.
Keith
and now back to the tree and towards the car.
Oof.
Back to one of his favorite spots all night. Though tonight was not a good night for Chase Stafford.
No.
4 earned runs in 3 innings.
It was that 3rd inning that really got him.
That 3rd inning, yeah, he wasn't even on for the 4th. They put a new pitcher in. He didn't even get a chance.
Between the 1st and the 2nd inning, it was kind of quick innings for both pitchers. And
now strikeout.
And there's a strikeout for Kevin Keith, another one, because he's almost at 10 on the night. He is pitching a great game tonight. And the run support's there, as you said. Braintree tacked on 3 in the 4th inning, and then a 2-run home run last inning. And here we are in the top of the 5th.
Yep. Keith and I have been pitching like the Grom with run support.
Yeah. Or David Price for you.
You're getting to me with these David Price jokes. We're not in 2012, sir.
As Keith delivers.
Oh,
Inside again for ball 2. Looks like David Price in his carpal tunnel. Remember that?
oh yeah.
Playing Fortnite. And that's a strike. It's 2-1.
This is why you don't play Fortnite, kids.
It's Keith sets and the 2-1. Outside.
Another
A
ball.
good check swing there.
Yep.
And
It's
stays
check
3-1.
swinging like we're playing MLB The Show.
The 3-1. Missed it.
Oh, yep.
And the count is now full.
It went from playing baseball to playing golf on that one.
Yep. A low pitch he swung at. Would have been ball 4, but
I know we've got a 3-2 count now. Full count.
full count, 1 out. There's Keith's pitch. Fouled off.
Yeah, that foul
Off the
hit
catcher
behind.
who wants a ball. The count stays. 1 out here. Keith still going. 4 1/3 strong here. Count remains full. And Keith's pitch. Driven off the glove of the second baseman. Almost a great catch. But it gets off the glove, and that will be a base hit. That will not be an error. That was a tough catch just off the top of the
Full
glove.
count. Almost had
A
it.
full count and almost a great catch there. Off the top of the glove. And they got, Spindle City's got a runner on first with 1 out here. And what an effort there by the second baseman, just couldn't quite get it. As Keith delivers. Swing very early.
Another one.
And it's in there for a
that
strike.
Was low.
That's Adam Horowitz batting for Spindle City, and that one's high. And count now 1-1. There's a lot of action now in that Braintree bullpen over there. As
Oh,
a line drive, shortstop play is made, inning is over, and we head to the bottom of the 5th here. Braintree still leads 6-0. I'm Justin Turpin, that's TJ Chamberlain. This is BCAM TV. We'll be back after this quick break. And welcome into the bottom of the 5th inning here. Braintree still holding on to a 6-0 lead, trying to extend their win streak and trying to defend as Cranberry League champions here, as they've won the past 3 seasons. As we get set here for the bottom of the 5th inning.
Seven, you're going to hit Foley. We'll give you the heads up.
And Solido back out for Spindle City. It's his pitch. Low. So Angel Hernandez misses that one. Again, if you don't know who Angel Hernandez is, it's
Google it.
worth a Google.
Yep.
As Solido deals low for ball 2. 2-0. Solido's 2-0. In there for a strike. A very enthusiastic strike call there by the umpire.
I'm seeing a lot of those times when it's been a strike. It's when it's a ball, we have crickets. When we have a strike, we could hear it from here.
Yep. And the 2-1 from Solido. Gets by him. Count now at 2-2.
For a second, he must have thought it was strike 3. He was on his way out, and then he was
For
always ball.
Number 33, Jared Sharkey. Solido waits. And fires.
Oh.
And low, nobody on. as that ball finds its way to the backstop.
I didn't even hit the cashier's glove. That hit in front of the plate, went by him. Talk about missing the mark.
Because I don't see anyone now in that Spindle City dugout over there. And
Sorry,
it's a
left. Oh, back to us.
fly ball right behind us. And off the batting cage.
We were spared for just part of an inning. And then right back to it.
As I think last inning might have been Kevin Keith's last inning as the bullpen activity is really heating up for Braintree here. Solido deals. And it's ripped into center field, and that's going to be a base hit right into right center. And it is a base hit. For Jared Sharkey.
Also, it looks like Allen's being possibly pinch hit for.
Yep. Oh, no, Allen
No.
on deck here. He was in the
On
hole.
deck. So it looks like Keith did just get pinch hit for, which he's throwing a shutout. 5 innings strong, almost at 10 strikeouts. I probably would have left him in. If he's dealing.
Well, we're starting to get to the playoff time here, so
Yeah.
could be trying to preserve an arm, but he is dealing, so appears his night is over. So we got a left-handed pitcher with his back towards us here. Can't tell who's going to come in for him, but Braintree up 6-0 here. Bottom of the 5th. Solido sets. Checks on the runner and fires. In there for a strike. Looked like it was a breaking ball.
Yeah, this has got the inside of the plate. It looked like for a second it was going to be a ball, then got right back in the zone.
Had a good break right over the plate, right where the pitcher wants it. And the 2-1. Checks on the runner at first. Gets back safely. Miss still going strong here at Braintree High. Solido waits for the call, the lefty. Checks on the runner and deals. High for a ball. Count now 3-1. Lyle Allen waits on deck for the White Sox. Solido deals. In there for a strike. Count now full. 1 out, runner on first here for the White Sox.
Runner on first, no outs so far.
Solido working on the stretch here. And he fires. Ball 4. Braintree's got 2 on now. Runner on first and second. And Lyle Allen comes up to duck. Number 88. Left-handed hitter for the White Sox.
It could be seen possibly lefty-lefty action here.
Yep. Solido and Allen, both lefties.
Dialing 0 for 2 so far on the game. 2 runners on
Solido's
base.
pitch fouled off right to the dugout fence.
I think he went just late.
A little bit late there, pushed the ball down the left field line. The 1-0 to Allen as he pops it up. Should be playable. Martinez drifts over and makes the catch. As Allen goes down, he's now 0 for 3 on the game. It's number 16 digs in for the White Sox. I can't seem to locate on the roster. Solido. Hard pitch in there for a strike. Solido ahead 0-1 here. He sets and delivers. Low.
Let's go.
Runner on second goes, and a good throw, and he's out. Great tag there by Jose Martinez. I'm not sure why the runner didn't slide there.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Seeing the throw was a little high. The runner didn't slide, and 2 down now.
The only runner on first.
Yeah, had the runner slid there, and definitely seemed like they could have been safe, but Solido deals. It's high for a ball. Quiet night here at Braintree High School. Rain holding off. It's been a rarity these days. There's a foul
Back to
ball
us.
right behind us. And over the dugout.
That's been the ball's favorite spot tonight, apparently.
And had some of these balls gone straight back, straight, could have some power on them. These guys are going far. And I don't see that. Oh, the car is still over there. Blending in with the
Car's
night.
still intact.
And swung and missed. And that will retire the side. We head to the top of the 6th here. Braintree on top 6-0. I'm Justin Turpin. That's TJ Chamberlain. To our camera operator, Christine. We'll be right back. And welcome in here to the top of the 6th inning. Braintree's Kevin Keith is done after a strong outing, 5 shutout innings. And they bring in number 27, Scott Creedon. Trying to continue the shutout as there's a high fly ball that will go foul onto the little softball field behind us.
This is his first pitching appearance on the season.
He's ahead,
run
0-1, as that one goes in, 1-1.
I'd say he comes with a pretty comfortable run margin.
Up 6. And we'll see if Creedon will be the guy to try to close it out. As if...
And now it's a 1-2 count, I think. Either 1-2 or
2-1.
2-1. Yep. Oh wait, there's someone else warming up now.
And there is someone warming up here for Spindle City. Here's Creedon's pitch. Ripped into center. Ball dies in the grass. And the outfielder's taking his time. And the runner holds it first. Could have possibly gotten 2 there.
Yeah. Seeing how slow the center field was getting to that.
Yeah. That was number 26, Jack Wentworth, on the base hit single there.
And right now, why I need JG Wentworth when you have Jack Wentworth on first base?
And there was a rotational player to change there. Lyle Allen goes to first base, and somebody else out there, that might be Kevin Keith in right field.
Oh, ball goes by.
As the ball goes by, runner advances, and runner is in at second. Look at the third. Holds at second. No outs here. Runner on second for Spindle City.
Well, for now, this does eliminate a double play possibility.
Yep, for now it does. As the runner advances second. Also puts the shutout a little bit in doubt here. Braintree pitchers, thanks to Kevin Keith's 5 innings, have a shutout going right now. Creedon deals. Hard pitch. Misses a little high. Creedon sets. Checks on the runner at second. And delivers. Low for ball 2. 3. Excuse me, ball 3.
Ball 3.
Count now at 3-0. Creedon just going to have to hit the strike zone here. Having trouble locating his pitches. As he deals. And that's in there for a strike.
It's full count, possibly, I think.
Count now at 3-1.
Up 3-1.
Still got that runner on second. Creedon
Taking a little bit
fires.
of a lead.
Fouled off.
Back to the car.
Off the fence over there.
Someone's getting lucky tonight.
It's a 3-2 from Creedon. Runner on second. Nobody out. Braintree holding on to a 6-0 lead here, top of the 5th. Creedon delivers. Ground ball to the third baseman. Shortstop picks it up off the heel of the glove. And runners on the corner here for Spindle City. Nobody out. That'll go down as an error for the shortstop.
I think the third baseman's going to try to go for it at first. Then he thought the shortstop was closer.
That was number 33, Matt Muir. He couldn't handle it. Now runners on the corner for the Axeman.
Yep.
So Jose Martinez digs in.
Shutout definitely in question now. Martinez, he struck out looking last time up.
Creedon deals. Goes high. Like TJ said, shutout definitely in question here. It's Creedon. Checks on the runner at first and fires. Fouled off behind the plate. And almost hit a pedestrian that was walking. There was a gentleman over there walking and almost hit him. Count now 1-1 to Martinez. Creedon sets and fires.
Look
Check
out.
swing foul hard off
Right off the stands.
hard off the stands. And a check swing goes foul. Could have been his pitch to hit. He checked the swing, and it comes flying right over near us. Count now at 1-2. Creedon looking to get his first out of the inning and work out of this jam. Runners on the corners.
I think that dented part of the stands too. I think it did.
It looks like it did. Martinez calls time, digs back in. The 1-2 from Creedon. Swung on and missed. And that's a big strikeout for Creedon, as he gets the first out of the inning. Runners still in the corners, trying to keep the shutout alive here. As number 13, Max Buellport, digs in for Spindle City.
Runners still on the corners, 1 out.
Looking for a double play ball here, possibly. That's in there for a strike right down the middle. One runner on third reached on a base hit, the other on a walk. And another good pitch by Creedon. He's quickly ahead, 0-2. He checks on the first baseman. Creedon from the stretch. Sets and deals. 1-2 high.
One, 2 count now.
Runners on both bases, got a big lead here. Creedon's pitch. In there for a strike. And he strikes him out. His second consecutive strikeout. And now he's 1 out away from ending this inning.
You're also getting out of a jam as well.
Huge jam. You have runners on the corners, no outs.
Trying to keep the shutout alive here.
Runner's still in the corner, 2 out. Creedon deals, and it's in there for a strike. Seemed a little high, but he gets the call. And he's quickly ahead 0-1. Creedon sets and fires. Wow.
Oh, that looked like
Looked
same
like it
exact
was
spot.
right in the same spot. We don't have the B-cam pitch tracker here like they got at Nesson. So we just go by our eyes, but looked pretty good in that one. Got high, 2-1. There's one thing we have to work here. Got to get our own little B-cam box and our own little B-cam pitch tracker. There's the 2-1 from Creedon. Ground ball right back to Creedon. Creedon jogs it over. He's going to flip it on a first to retire the side. We heading out to the bottom of the 6th. Braintree trying to get some insurance runs here, as they already have 6. Trying to get a couple more, maybe. We'll be back right after this. And we are back here for the bottom of the 6th inning. Braintree holding on to a 6-0 lead. Possibly trying to add some insurance runs. I mean, you never know, TJ. You never know how many you can use as Kyle Lavenge digs in for the White Sox. Solido still pitching as he's skipping rocks. As that's a ball 1.
I didn't even hit the plate.
Nope. It's Lavenge. Ready, Solido sets and delivers. Outside for ball 2.
It's outside low.
Solido still working out of the stretch, nobody on. Bottom 6 here. The pitch to Lavenge. He takes a ball for ball 3.
I don't think
Solido.
the bat has left his shoulders yet.
Yeah,
It's
make
that
him throw a
bad.
strike here. He hasn't thrown one yet this inning, so make him throw a strike here. And he walks him. 4 straight pitches and a 4-pitch walk. There's number 8, Brian McCarthy, digs in for the White Sox. Lavenge on first, Solido still pitching, nobody out. 4 pitches this inning for Solido, all 4 balls. Solido sets, and he fires.
Oh, that is
McCarthy drives it
fine. That
deep,
is-
center fielding charging in, makes the catch. Lavenge back to first.
Just got under it.
Center fielder charged in. He's playing deep on the fence, charged in, makes the catch, 1 down. As number 50, Patrick Tavian digs in. With 1 out here.
I think this is Tavian's first at bat of the game too.
Yep. He found his way in. Runner goes. Lavenge safe.
Just barely.
Just
Bounced
barely.
into his glove.
Looked like the tag was close on the back there.
Yep.
But Lavenge is safe.
Anyway, Tavian now in his 18th game of the year, batting .250.
Pretty modest batting average.
1 home run, 5 RBIs, and an OPS currently at 842.
Pretty good. The OPS usually tells the story. That and the batting average. Pretty modest numbers for Tavian.
Oh, he's going again.
As the runner goes,
throw.
that one could
Oh.
be close.
Oh, he's-
Martinez bobbles it, and the runner
wait,
is
he
safe.
I didn't see he bobbled it. I
was
thought
a
it was gunned.
Good throw from the catcher. Martinez couldn't keep control of it, and Lavenge is in at third. One out here. Tavian up. Lavenge on third. Seems to be limping a little bit after that. So he walked back to the bag. Solido called time. And he gets set. Lavenge takes his lead. Solido deals. Fouled off behind the plate.
Back to one of his favorite places it's been all game. Right behind us.
Yep. Lavenge, 2 steals on this trip around the base paths. As Solido deals into the dirt. Solido's pitch grounded to the
Not
shortstop.
going to score a run.
Run scores.
We got a 7-0 ball
There's
game.
the
now.
run scores on the fielder's choice. And Braintree jumps on top 7-0. It's a good hit by Tavi in there.
That'll be a 6th RBI on the year.
As number 14, Ricky Smith digs in for the White Sox. 2 down here. Bottom of the 6th. The pitch. In there for a strike. Great break there. Right over the plate.
The bases are now cleared
Yep.
after that last at-bat.
Braintree's done a good job not leaving runners on, just leaving 1 runner on tonight. In that 4th inning when they tacked on those 4 runs, left a runner on 3rd, but for the most part, pretty clean. Smith is ahead 2-0 in the count. 2 down. Mike Solido sets and fires way high.
Misses.
Gets behind the catcher.
Cleanly.
And it's now 3-0 to Ricky Smith. Think he has the green light here?
I think so, but that last pitch, good grief.
And the pitch. Count now at 3-1. 2 down here.
I think he's going to take here for ball 4.
Braintree on top. Could make him throw a strike. Has a pitch to play with here. It's 3-1. Solido's pitch. Fouled off behind us, and it's getting closer and closer and closer and drops. Everyone kind of clenched their seats up here.
I thought that ball was coming.
That was
to me.
playable for us. That was high and slow enough where if we had to, we could have made a
I was
play.
looking at that ball directly. It was directly above me, and then it just dropped.
Rather that than a line drive coming our way. Now the full count to Smith. And swung on and missed, and that will do it. Braintree has a chance to close it out. We head to the top of the 7th here on BCAM TV. We're here for the top of the 7th. Scott Creedon on the mound for the White Sox, trying to close out and win a game here. Braintree holding on to a 7-0 victory here. Top 7.
At this point, just trying to close it out.
Yep.
Kevin Keith, if this does not,
He is in line for the win.
he is in line for the win.
He win 5 innings. Might be 4 innings here because they only play 7. Creedon pitches, and it's a line
look
drive
out.
to the right of Christine. She was ducking behind the camera as that dies in the grass over there. And the count now at 2-1. Creedon's pitch grounded to the shortstop. Well played. Throw on a first in time for the out. 1 down here. Braintree now 2 outs away from victory.
For our combined complete game shutout.
Shutout certainly looking better than not.
You mean shutout, not shout out.
And the pitch in there. For strike one, count at 0-1. And a ground ball
Oh, goes
in
by.
there through the gap for a base hit into right field. And there's life in Spindle City.
A little bit of life, but still life.
As Ross Audit reaches on a base hit. The next up for the White Sox will be on the road against the Hawk Valley Panthers. And then they got a home game against the Bourne Mariners on Sunday the 18th. And they got a doubleheader actually Sunday the 18th against the Bourne Mariners and the Weymouth Shamrocks to close out the season, as they are well on their way to the 1 seed in the CBL this year. They have had a great year, trying to win this one and further cement their odds to go for the 4-peat. So they've won the last 3 years in a row. As Creedon looks at the runner on first and fires. Ball goes a little high. On a chilly night here for July in Braintree. As that pitch goes inside, dropped by the catcher, and it's a walk.
So might be showing where you are. I'm doing just fine.
Well, chilly for July.
Yeah. Ready for July, yeah.
May necessarily, I'm all right. Runners on first and second. 1 out for Creedon. As he delivers, runner shows bunt. And it's in there for a strike. Didn't pull down. Good pitch to bunt. Just missed it.
Yeah, as long as it didn't end up being a double play.
Speaking of Japan, they don't do, well, they do. They do a home run derby in Japan.
Yeah,
but
they do a
also
home run derby in
bunting
Japan.
derby. They do a bunting derby. Who can bunt it? It's like there's like these targets.
A bunting derby.
And they
This is
try,
the first I'm hearing of a bunting derby in
yeah,
Japan.
it's worth a Google. It's not. I don't know what it's called, but they bunt it.
Yeah, that would be something.
And they try to bunt it onto these like targets. It's almost like that one, what the ice when you. I don't know. It's an Olympic game. It's a winter game, but they do it in Japan. I saw it the other day. It reminds me of the lost art that is bunting. Nobody bunts anymore.
Well, besides pitchers, if you have to do a sacrifice.
Yeah, but
not really
you don't really see it.
a lot of bunters anymore, unless you're a pitcher or you have a lot of speed.
And I saw that bunting derby thing, and I thought it was awesome. And that's in there for a strike.
So now that is 2 strikes. So I think a 2-2 count now. Runners on second and first, 1 out on the inning.
It's Creedon. Calls time, steps off the rubber. Count at 2-2. 1 down here, runners on first and second.
Creedon gets the sign.
From the stretch. Ground ball. They could turn. Oh, it dies in the grass again. Throw on a first. Takes him off the bag. And the bases are loaded now in the shutout. Oh, no.
That looks like it might be over. The grass. We've been saying it all game, the wet grass.
The grass, it's killed. The balls have just died right in the grass. I mean, balls that should be routine plays. It's the wet grass that just knocked it down.
Happened just at Braintree, I think, like 3 or 4 times this game. Bases loaded with a chance to cut the lead possibly by 2 or 3 runs here, depending on how far this ball goes.
And it's in there for a strike.
If this ball's hit well for a grand slam, this could be trouble.
Braintree still on top, 7-0 here. Not threading it quite yet, with 1 out in the inning. And it's in there for a great pitch for quickly 0-2
he's
count.
throwing straight gas right now. Dude just straight rockets. Right
Yes.
by the batter.
The 0-2 is fouled off.
3 pitches in a row.
Now we've seen that not only in the infield grass, the ball is just dying.
Also,
it's
it
in the
happened
outfield.
in the outfield, too.
And the foul ball's behind us.
Yeah, the foul ball's behind us, and those have gone over us. That, too. Probably been more balls going over us than combined hits.
And that's inside for a ball. Count now. Trying to hold the shutout.
I think it's a 1-2
Count at 1-2. Greedon looking for the strikeout here. And he fires. Goes high. And count at 2-2.
Went from 0-2 to 2-2.
Creedon's 2-2.
That's
Lifted
going over. That's
over
gonna-
the oh, and a great catch. Looking at first, trying to get the out,
Oh.
and couldn't get it. The runners
That almost ended
thrown
the game.
out. Almost had an unlikely double play as the runners were on the move, and what a catch by the second baseman. He almost had one earlier that went off the top of the
At first, it
glove.
looked like he was getting it over his head. Just reached out and got it, threw the first baseman off the bag, which that was, I think, Lyle Allen at first. That
Yep.
threw him off the bag.
And now with 2 down, bases still loaded. Braintree trying to close out the shutout.
I'm trying to not allow a run here.
Kevin Keithan's caught Creedon. Creedon delivers. In there for a strike. Good breaking ball. Creedon sets and delivers. Ground ball to third. Third baseman throws on it first. Could have just tagged the bag. Didn't. And the play is made. The game is over. Braintree wins it 7-0.
Combined complete
A
game
combined complete game shutout. As for Justin Turpin, TJ Chamberlain, and our camera operator Christine behind the scenes, we thank you for tuning in. And we'll catch you next time.